Well, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've been posting videos on music and posting songs and stuff, but I thought I'd show you how to make this thing that I really like, and it's just a cheese, uh, a grilled cheese basically with a tuna fish on it. There used to be a restaurant in St. Joe, Missouri called Snow White, and I think it closed up in the 1990s, but uh, they used to have a sandwich there. I used to go to it in the 70s quite a bit, 1970s. They had a sandwich there called the Tuna Frenchie, and it consisted of course, bread, two pieces of bread, mayonnaise, tuna fish, cheese, and they cut that sandwich into four pieces in triangle shapes. Then they dipped it in egg wash, and they and dusted it with cornflake crumbs. And then they deep fried it, and boy, it was good. Anyway, I used to like that. So I don't have a deep fryer, and so I'm going to just kind of make it the way I've been making it. Basically, grilled cheese with tuna fish on it, and you can put anything you want to on it though. Add anything. You can add some mayonnaise. You can add, I suppose you can put relish in there. You can put just onion rings, those dried onion rings. About anything you want to do. So I'll show you how this is done. You won't learn much probably, but I'll show you anyway. The bread I'll be using today is this arrow wheat oat nut bread. Pretty good stuff. Well, the first thing you want to do is, of course, you want to add. Now, I have been using some real butter usually, but I've been trying to cut back on that, so I'm using a little bit of olive oil. So you put a little bit of olive oil in there, about maybe a tablespoon or less, whatever you want to do. And then, a little greasy there. Okay, so you got your olive oil in there in the pan, frying pan. Kind of drizzle that around a little bit, spread it out. You want to do that. Okay, then you take one of the pieces of bread and you kind of move it around in there and get some of that olive oil on there on that one side. Now I turn my burner on down to about, not real high at first, about 3 or 4, just to kind of get it going there. And then I lay down my first piece of cheese on there. Now, I like any kind of cheese you can use. Right now I'm using some pepper jack. So I lay a slice. Now you can use as much cheese as you'd like, whatever you like, want to do. I usually put one slice of cheese on one piece of bread. And the next thing I'll be adding to that, once the cheese is on there, you can add your tuna. Now you can use the canned tuna. Now I've been using these tuna creations, and they've got all kinds of different flavors, and they're all good. I like all of them. Today I'm going to be using the deli style tuna salad. So that's the next thing you want to do. You want to open one of these up. Grab a spoon and just kind of start dipping that out on top of that cheese and spreading it around. You got to kind of be careful. Keep that tuna on the bread or that cheese. And so you get that going around pretty good. And I think this tuna creation here, it's called the deli style, and I think it's got the mayonnaise built into it. So you put your tuna on there, get it all good there. Well, I'm going to have a bite of that tuna. There's a little bit left. I'm just going to take a bite of that and I'll put it on the sandwich. It's good stuff. Now, okay, but I got that empty. Now the next thing you'll be doing, you'll be adding some, I put on some shredded cheddar cheese. You got to be kind of careful a little bit because this stuff will fall off the sandwich, so you got to be, it doesn't really matter much. Some of it's going to fall and get in there. I already see some tuna on the, that fell off there, but that's alright. Oh, there went a piece of cheese. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you put some cheddar cheese on there. I think you can see that pretty good. Put as much as you want, or you can put anything you want to on there. Okay, now you got that on there. Now the next thing you do, unless you're adding some more ingredients, you can add anything you want, like I said. I'm going to add this another slice of bread. I'll flatten that down pretty good, keep it all in there. Try to make it stick together. Like that pretty good, yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to crank up the burner to about 6, a little lower medium. So it'll get nice and toasted. So we're going to give it a few minutes here. Get the old spatula, flatten it down a little bit. Some of that tuna's coming out of the sides there, so you just poke that back in there if you can. Try to keep it together. And you let that get good and brown. Almost turn them black, really. I like them dark myself. Bread toasted pretty good. See how it's done. Take a look at it. I hear it sizzling. Yeah, it's got a ways to go to get good and brown on that one side. I watch a fellow on YouTube that does a lot of cooking, and he's always got a secret ingredient. I like his videos. Every video he's got a secret ingredient or something special, he says he's going to put in there. Well, today I don't have anything. I don't have a secret ingredient, really. I'm just going to make this grilled cheese sandwich and eat it for lunch. So we're should be getting pretty good right now on that one side, I think. No, got a ways to go. I could turn it up a little bit higher, but I usually get it done on about 6, I think. Cooks pretty good that way. And there's still quite a bit of olive oil in the pan, so once I flip this and turn it, I'll get that olive oil on the other side of that bread. On that other side. Okay, that's getting pretty brown. Now the trick on this is turning this thing and keeping this together as it turns, because it's not always easy, but that worked out pretty good. Now can you see the top of that one, how brown that is? Yeah, I think you can see that. Pretty good. It's getting nice and toasty. So now all we got to do is just cook that other side. We got to move it around a little bit, get some of that olive oil on that side. Spread it around in there. Yeah. Now we'll get that side nice and done. Now this isn't quite as good as that Tuna Frenchie was, deep fried, but it works okay in a pinch. So anyway, it's cooking. Let's see what we got going there. Yeah, it's browning pretty good, pretty fast on the other side. And I'll give it another few seconds, I think. I really think it's about done. I might get a little more done. Okay, turn off the stove. Now I'll show you what this looks like. Can you see that? That looks pretty good, don't it? Well, it's done. Don't take long to do this either. Best thing to do is remove your pan from that hot burner and let it cool down. Try not to, oh, got a little mess going on there. Hang on a second. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna move this back over here. I gotta move this somewhere. Okay. Now we got it. I gotta get this hot pan away. Okay. There we go. So that's how you make that sandwich. If you like it, give me a like on the YouTube thing and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it if you listen to some of my music. I got some pretty good songs up there. I like to post songs that I think really people might enjoy that maybe they don't hear too often, or maybe they haven't even heard that song at all. And so I kind of like to find these old songs and just post things that I think might click with some people out there. So anyway, if you like this, listen to some of my songs. I'd appreciate it. I also got some original songs up there too. All right, thank you. All right, I'm having a hard time shutting this off, so we're going to try